So I came in to see you today because my client Jim is in need of a wheelchair after his car accident. We've spent a lot of money on a physical therapist and counseling, but at this point I think the most important thing is to get him living independently, and I think the first step to that would be to get him a wheelchair.
Well, we had a team meeting and we discussed whether that would be a feasible option for him, because as the VR and with the government shutdown, we're very stringent with our funding. So we've already spent so much on him, and he's successfully employed. So I don't know. Do you think we really?
I don't know, because I mean, like, all of the money that would go along with like setting up his house so it would be wheelchair accessible, and like getting him a van that would also be accommodating to fit the wheelchair in, and then teaching him how to use it. And I mean, there's just so many things that
I really don't think he needs a wheelchair if he's at a job and he's working good. So
he's pretty independent.
Yeah.
Well, since I've talked to him, he is happy with the services he's been receiving, but I know it's a major change at this point to just say we're going to stop investing all our time and money into the counseling and transfer it into something that's kind of making him go on his own and just like sending him on a new path. Do you think that it's the pros outweigh the cons because we're going to have to continue counseling him regardless? Do you think what do you see as the benefit of continuing to see him as opposed to helping him to live independently?
That's a good question.
I just don't. I think we have to clearly define our roles, because we can't, as an agency, provide everything. So our goal is to get him successfully employed, and he's successfully employed. So I think after 90 days, we just have to close him out.
It's tough.
Just hoping he makes enough money?
Yep.
Tim, thank you for coming to see me today. First of all, I want to say great job in the semester. I was really impressed with your grades. What do you have planned over the fall break?
Nothing anymore. I was supposed to go with my boyfriend to the mountains to go skiing, but he broke up with me.
When did he break up with you?
Like yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Really sad. Really sad. I didn't, this is just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even want to go to, like, my internship site anymore. Like, I don't even know if I should just, like, I don't know if I should go to school. Like, I'm just over it. I'm so over it. I'm just really sad.
How do you think this is going to affect you for the rest of the semester?
I don't know. Like, I just don't want to do anything.
Now that we're thinking back to some of the things we've talked about in class, if you had a client come in and tell you the same thing, how would you approach this problem with them?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could talk to somebody with the same problem. I would get really upset and think about it. Like, because it happened to my mom, too. Her boyfriend broke up with her, and now she's sad and alone.
So your mother also had a boyfriend that she dumped.
Yeah.
And she loved him.
Yeah.
And that made her really sad.
Yeah.
Did she end up happy after that?
I mean, I guess.
So you're kind of concerned that what happened to your mother is going to happen to you?
Maybe.
Alright, well I've got a suggestion for you.
Okay.
Since we just recently had a class on cognitive behavioral therapy, one of the techniques we talked about was activity scheduling. Can you go home and write down 5 activities for me that you like to do within the next week?
Like just fun things?
Yeah, things you're not accustomed to doing.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi Gabby, thank you for coming into my office. There's actually something I wanted to bring to your attention.
Okay.
We think we've actually had a chance to touch base with some of your clients, and they're very happy with the services that you're giving them.
That's good to hear.
But on our part, we feel like you're moving a bit too slow. Right now, all the other counselors, as a supervisor, I get to oversee what all the other counselors are doing. They have about 10 clients right now, and you have about 5. You have 2 on intake and 3 in the community, but we feel like your 3 in the community are very well set up. How do you feel about taking on some more clients right now?
I feel like, the intake process is the first time you meet a client. I think we should do a comprehensive assessment, so that's why I take my time. And as for if you're suggesting that I close the 3 cases that I have in the community, I don't think that's right, because I don't think they have all the supports in place to be successful.
Okay, well, to be honest, I think you're being a bit ridiculous. While you do a good job and you take your time, we need you to take on about twice as many clients right now.
Thanks so much for coming in, Arras. I feel like we have everything we need for the intake. Did you have any questions? I feel like we'll have a really good relationship.
Yeah, actually, I used to go see a therapist in Cary, and the offices here at Chapel Hill have been really helpful, and I feel like we really click. Because my old counselor, we saw each other a lot, but I feel like the way that we really exchanged and our chemistry wasn't really as exact as it should have been, and I really feel like I'm at home here. I feel very comfortable around you.
Okay.
What is your therapy style?
Well, we use a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy techniques, and I really think that will be beneficial for you in designing your treatment plan. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, I guess next time I come in, we can just talk about a couple cognitive behavioral therapy techniques that you enjoy the most, and then we can move on from there.